I think maybe it's possible to outclimb the tours. Not hard to tell where the emperors got their ideas, or at least their artisans got their ideas for their little palace garden features, if you will. But remember, when you see this kind of molding, it's because this entire mountain at one time was much lower and submerged under the surface of the earth, and water ran through this whole pumice-like system. Caged bird. There are some birds here. There's one egret of some sort on top of this large cage, and in there a bird hidden in the darkness. But most of the birds have died and are long gone from these cages, all but totally abandoned, whatever it used to be. But like most things Oriental, build and forget. It's quiet because the tour guides know better than to bring their tours here and waste their time on something that's now dead. What probably was a pretty little waterway is now abandoned. Except for this bird, whatever it is, who manages to survive until it doesn't. Goldfish apparently can survive anything. And her chick. This building, which may at one time have been a very pretty place, is now pretty much abandoned, I guess. Yet this lady keeps cleaning. She still has her job. Full of forlorns. Here I climbed up these very wide stairs, certainly in the past designed to accommodate a large number of people. Here, a large cave area with panels of inscriptions all the way through. You can see out even there the flat surfaces. I'll go there in a few minutes, but now I'm going to take a look at what the view is from this point. Actually, I guess I'm going to climb higher. Okay, now I'm at the highest part of this peak on this park. There's a lower spot beneath me here. The tour companies are not up here. There's where I did my first 360, so I won't repeat that from the top of that peak, Fubo. This is Mulong Lake. It was my primary first goal for the day. Pagoda. It's like an amphitheater, and you get a sense of height from here. There's another peak over there in the park. Don't think I'll bother with that since I'm on top of this one. An interesting enclosure of buildings. Too bad that they're in such disreputable repair. It would seem to be a pretty place to live. Maybe someday again it will. I'm guessing that I may cross that bridge. Remembering that that's a different spur of the river, if you will, which misdirected me yesterday. I misdirected me. Saw this off in the distance and wonder what it is. Maybe it's just for beauty. Now, looking at this nearby hill outside the park, it almost looks like they've carved all of that side away, and perhaps they have, or maybe there was a river route that did it in the past naturally. And here to the west, another peak that I'm sure I'll climb. And behind Fubo Peak is the Seven Stars Park and the two mountains in the seven peaks that we looked at. The seven peaks are supposedly alluding to seven stars in the Orion constellation. Remember, the Chinese are very heavy into the use of constellations. Not that any ancient peoples weren't, but theirs still seems to persist in the culture. And panning across this east side of, or end of, Mulong Lake, I think that those are the original city walls, or at least their location. And there in the distance, the steady stream of tour boats bringing people up to Mulong Lake, I suspect. I don't see the tours of this river in Guilin being particularly interesting. Now panning from Fubo Peak that I climbed first this morning, past Solitary Beauty Peak, which is in that park that I had seen yesterday, and I walked along what to our view now is the right side, and then cut into those buildings and found the great interior marketplace, and then got lost. You wonder how these people got up there to do this. Now remember, this cave here is several hundred feet above grade, indicating how this all was submerged at one time and then elevated. This is a panel that looks like it was made, but nothing ever inscribed on it. Most of these are that way. Maybe these were put here by the government as an inducement for people to add their own thoughts. Maybe all these were used simply for painting, if anything at all. A curious pylon system over there. Here are a few that are painted. The paint washing away on the middle one. This one interesting because it looks like it's painted black and then inscribed. Certainly these more enduring. I wonder if these could be similar to the rocks that I saw memorializing the dead family members in New Zealand. There's a beautifully elaborate sleeping bed with an area in the front for sitting. I'm going to pan up through the detail. Maybe a monkey there, perhaps? Bird. Here, peacock, I think, with the long flowing feathers. And then it looks like these are little painted panels of if not glass, I think there is glass, yeah. The little scenes in black and white. How pretty this is. Rabbit. And this side doesn't duplicate. It looks like a heater there. A deer. You see what a cute little alcove this was. I would think two chairs, one on either side, would have been more useful. And this may have been a small decorative screen. Whether it was part of something in the bed, I don't know. but it has its own contiguous scenes, if you will. Here a wall carving in stone, I think, and then transplanted here. Look how this tree just clings to the side, the face of this rock.